They told me to make anime videos now, so we're making anime videos on this channel. Welcome, my name is Globku and I love anime. So we're starting strong with a video that I'm sure all of you who watch anime on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, whatever, whenever you watch a different show, there are a couple of voices that always stick in your head because you recognize them. So here's a list of 10 voices that you would definitely recognize anywhere. First up, we got someone with a big military background. He was a military officer and the best friend of Colonel in Full Metal Alchemist. He was a part of the police force that worked together with L to bring down Kira. He's currently the captain of the garrison in the battle against the Titans. He also dreams of becoming a great doctor someday in Hunter x Hunter. But in Japan, he's probably better known as the father of the troublemaker Shin-chan. His real name is Fujiwara Keiji. The voice actor from Tokyo not only has a great presence in anime series, but in Japanese versions of video games and movies as well. He's the official Japanese voice for Robert Downey Jr., making him the Japanese Iron Man. Speaking of superheroes, next up on the list we've got someone who is both Batman and Optimus Prime. He also played the role of Master Chief and the Punisher. He's even gone toe-to-toe with the legendary Goku as Janemba, Bojack, and Shu, I guess? Typically, he plays characters of great power. That is especially the case in Naruto, where he voices the Nine Tails, and One Piece, where he's currently voicing Kaido, the strongest creature in the world. He's the 6th strongest hero in One Punch Man according to the association, and the list goes on. Genda Tesho is one of Japan's most prolific voice actors, and that's why you can find his work everywhere, not only anime and movies, but once again, in video games as well. Next to all these powerful characters, he's voiced Winnie the Pooh in Kingdom Hearts, showing that he can also be cute and fragile. It's impossible not to recognize Otsuka Ochu's voice. He's mainly known for his role as Jiraiya in Naruto, and that's how I got to know him as well. But he's got such a unique voice and tone that he brings to every character that it's immediately recognizable. And even though he hasn't had many big roles as the other guys on our list, his voice is very easily engraved into our memories. If you're looking for a grizzled voice, then look no further than Shibata Hidekatsu. The 3rd Hokage in Naruto, Führer King Bradley in Full Metal Alchemist, and Dragon in One Piece are perfect characters for his voice. A voice that has seen a lot of stuff, he has experienced a lot, that knows the ins and outs of the universe they're part of. And whether they're good or evil, they're easy to relate to. As soon as we hear the voice of Shibata-san, we know we're not dealing with an average character. How do you capture a quiet but calculating protagonist? By making sure that every line breeds coolness and that everyone will remember every word you say. Sakurai Takahiro is a fan favorite because he can quickly go from interpreting a character devoid of emotion to an outburst of energy, be it anger, rage, or pure comical relief. He's perhaps best known as the voice of the protagonist from Final Fantasy VII, Cloud Strife, but he's had many roles in other popular anime series such as Naruto, Ajin, Berserk, Tokyo Ghoul, and the list goes on. And how could we talk about Cloud Strife without mentioning Sephiroth? Morikawa Toshiyuki has the perfect voice for a main antagonist, as demonstrated in One Piece with Enel, Lord Boros in One Punch Man, or even Kimimaru in Naruto. But he's also no stranger to playing the hero's role with Hachan and the 4th Hokage in One Piece and Naruto respectively. This shows the actor's wide range, but I think he really shines as an antagonist. Seki Tomokazu has such a wide range of characters that recognizing him might be tough. But his sheer presence in so many anime properties makes his voice one that is hard not to come by time and time again, and over time, you'll start recognizing it. Still, his roles are significantly different. He was the leading man in Full Metal Panic. He was Suzuhara in Evangelion. He was Lucci in One Piece and Hashida in Steins Gate, just to quote a few that really show how varied his range is. There's no doubt that the most popular role Inoue Kazuhiko ever voiced was Hatake Kakashi in Naruto. But because of how big the Naruto audience was and how big this role was, and also how unique he sounds, it became very easy to recognize and find his voice in other places. Back when I watched Chrono Crusade, I didn't recognize Aion, but now it sounds so obvious, just like when I watched Parasite and Goto showed up. By the way, if you haven't watched Parasite yet, do yourself a favor and give that a shot. Krillin in Dragon Ball, Luffy in One Piece, and Pazu in Castle in the Sky all have one thing in common. They're all male characters voiced by a female human. It's not very unusual for women to voice male characters in anime, especially smaller characters such as children. But Tanaka Mayumi's voice is really a step above the rest when it comes to being unique. Even hearing her in a smaller role like Tsukayama Yutaro in Rurouni Kenshin just for a couple seconds is enough to identify her. And finally, Miki Shinichiro is another one of those unique voices that is easy to pick up anywhere, and I feel like he keeps following me and my favorite anime series. You might remember him as Urahara Kisuke from Bleach, or Roy Mustang in Fullmetal Alchemist, arguably his biggest roles to date. He's recently shown up in Dragon Ball Super as the supervillain Zamasu, and is currently playing Pedro in One Piece. Have you watched Kill la Kill yet? He plays Mikisugi. Oh, and he also was Batman, and he's James in Pokemon, though you probably watched those in English. Anyway, those were 10 anime voices that I'm sure you recognize anywhere, but I'm sure I missed your favorite voice actor. So hit the comment section down below, let us know what are some of the voices that you recognize anywhere you go. You don't need to know the name of the voice actor, just let us know the character he plays and which anime he's present on. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you like anime content, because we're doing anime now. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!